This is a video to show you what happens when we catch a fish, and oftentimes it starts out exactly like this, where we're not paying any attention. In this case, we're looking at a giant boat passing us. And the other thing that's going to happen is we're going to start a turn, and when you do a turn is often a good time for fish to bite because one of the rods starts slowing down and the other one starts speeding up. So look at the rod tip on the left. Just focus on that rod tip on the left, okay? I've told the pilot to start a turn. Keep on looking at that rod tip. What you're going to see is a little twitch, and then you're going to see the rod spring up into the air because it gets out of the downrigger clip. So keep on watching that. See, I look over and I think, did I see something out of the corner of my eye? No, I guess not. You see it twitching, and then bam, it pops straight up out of the air. So that means the fish was mouthing that lure, and then it pulled it out of the downrigger clip. Now, first thing that Matt does is he turns the knob on the downrigger ball 90 degrees clockwise to automatically bring that ball up so that we can get it out of our way. The second thing Matt does is he's got the net in his hand. So my job is to point the rod tip up. You can see the rod tip is pointing up. You can see it's at the same level as my head, and reel slowly and steadily. Now, eventually, the flasher is going to pop up at the surface of the water, and everybody thinks, oh, I lost the fish, because it changes the drag dramatically. Do not stop reeling for any reason until we get it aboard. Now, I'm taking a few steps back because Matt needs to be in front of me with that net, and so I need to back up all the way to the back of the boat to give him room. Now, we've got a massive wave that we are just going through, and you can see it's almost like a tsunami, and the fish is actually riding that wave. Unfortunately, you can't see it behind Matt, but you see that flasher? So the flasher is already out of the water. And then the way you net a fish is you do not put that net into the water until you are absolutely sure that you can get the fish into the net. And at the last possible second, you stab it into the water right in front of the fish, and you net him. Now Matt is checking to make sure that this fish is a coho and not a chinook, and it is, so we go ahead and bring it aboard the boat. So again, you're looking at your rod tip for any twitch, and when that twitch happens, if it doesn't pop out of the downrigger clip, you got to run over and grab it out of the downrigger and then reel it up. If the fish is not big enough, it won't pop it out of the downrigger clip. Now watch what Matt does here, because this is the same process. He grabs out of the rod, he's reeling down as much as he can, and then he gives a quick jerk to pop it out of the downrigger clip, okay? And just like he had a fish on, he's going to go ahead and keep that rod tip up, and he's going to keep on reeling down. And again, when that flasher pops to the surface, do not slow down, do not stop, just keep on reeling. Slow and steady, like you could keep it up all day long. And then remember, your job is just two things. Keep that rod tip up, reel slowly. When the fish is almost to the boat, you need to take a few steps back so that the person working that can get in front of you and get down low. You need to keep that rod tip up, get that flasher up out of the air, and keep on bringing it in close to the boat. You can't see the fish, but the netter can. Just keep on bringing it aboard the boat. So hopefully we'll get you onto some fish out there.